It's Monday, September 29th, 2025, and I'm Dave Silk. 3 things to know today. IT services on track to hit nearly $3 trillion, but real growth hinges on cloud, automation, and regulated industries. Legacy IT costs are spiraling, stalling AI adoption and creating openings for providers. Some major platform moves from Microsoft Intuit and OpenAI signaling a race to control the AI stack. And employee fears around AI mean training and change management will matter as much as tech. This is the business of tech. From a report from S&S Insider, the global IT services market is projected to grow from a valuation of $1.5 trillion this year to $2.85 trillion by 2033, representing a compound annual growth rate of 8.35% between 2026 and 2033. The growth is fueled by increased adoption of cloud services, digital transformation initiatives, and a rising demand for automation and cybersecurity solutions. Notably, proactive IT services accounted for approximately 58.5% of the market share this year, while the banking, financial services, and insurance sectors, along with healthcare, drove over 40% of the overall demand. Major players like Accenture and IBM are advancing their IT services with generative artificial intelligence and hybrid cloud solutions, reflecting the industry's shift toward a more integrated and intelligent set of service offerings. Global spending on artificial intelligence is set to reach nearly $1.5 trillion this year, with expectations to exceed $2 trillion next year, according to new data from Gartner. The report highlights the 6 leading markets where this investment will be concentrated, including generative artificial intelligence smartphones, AI services, and AI processing semiconductors. Specifically, spending on generative AI smartphones is projected to reach $298 billion in 2025, increasing to $393 billion next year, representing a 32% annual growth. Meanwhile, AI services are expected to rise from $283 billion this year to $325 billion next, marking a 15% increase. The report underscores a broadening investment landscape beyond traditional U.S. tech giants, with significant contributions from Chinese companies and new AI cloud providers. And that all said, a recent survey conducted by the customer relationship management platform Reshape indicates that only 11% of business leaders anticipate significant job cuts due to artificial intelligence adoption. The majority, at 83%, believe that AI will enhance support for existing employees and potentially create new roles. The sentiment contrasts with predictions from some technology executives, such as Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, who warned that AI could eliminate half of all white-collar jobs within 5 years. Over 70% of U.S. adults express concerns about AI's impact on the job market, highlighting the urgency for businesses to prioritize employee training in AI usage to avoid burnout as they adapt to new responsibilities. Why do we care? IT services are set to grow big, nearly $3 trillion by 2033. But don't get dazzled by the headline. This isn't an AI-only story. It's cloud, automation, and security. Proactive services, already more than half the market. And the money, heavily in banking and healthcare, compliance-heavy industries where customers need real expertise, not hype. Forecasts like 8.3% CAGR through 2033 assume no major economic or regulatory shocks. A recession, tighter AI regulation, or a data privacy crackdown could slow adoption, particularly in heavily regulated verticals. Now, AI spending sounds massive, but let's be real. $300 billion on AI smartphones? That's consumer fluff. The part that matters to us is AI services, actual dollars going into integration and governance. For IT services firms, the most relevant piece is the AI services, growing from $283 billion to $325 billion in just 1 year. That's real budget allocation toward integration, governance, and managed AI. That's where providers can build value. And jobs? Executives say AI won't cut much. Others say half of white-collar jobs disappear in 5 years. Who's right? Well, it actually doesn't matter. Your customers are worried, and training is going to be the service they need most. The real play is blending AI into proactive services and helping customers through the people side of the shift. The optimistic view of jobs may understate the churn. Even if net job loss is low, role displacement will be high. That creates friction and could make IT service projects harder if customers struggle with internal change management. Are you and your clients tired of the time-consuming ticket tennis of coordinating meetings and help desk calls? Wouldn't it be better to automate this process with a tool that connects directly to ConnectWise Manage or Autotask? TimeZest offers scheduling automation that gives you complete control of your schedule and eliminates the hassle of calendar ping pong. As the only service designed specifically for MSPs, it integrates into your workflow and makes scheduling appointments easy on you and your clients. Plus, you can try TimeZest for free. Visit timezest.com/MSPradio and use the code MSPradio to get 10% off your first year of TimeZest. A recent report from Insono highlights that aging IT systems are pushing companies to modernize as they face rising maintenance costs and challenges with interoperability. The survey, which included 500 IT decision makers from organizations with annual revenues exceeding $500 million, found that nearly half of the respondents experienced legacy maintenance costs that exceeded their expectations in the past year. Brian Klingbeil, Chief Strategy Officer at Insono, noted that while CIOs recognize the need for modernization, issues such as workforce availability and fluctuating budgets are hindering progress. As enterprises increasingly adopt generative and agentic artificial intelligence, the urgency to upgrade outdated systems grows. Neil Nicholson, an adjunct research advisor for the consulting firm IDC, emphasized that maintaining legacy infrastructure can slow down agility and create friction in operations. The survey indicates that many organizations are still operating in hybrid environments, where legacy systems continue to play a crucial role, making the evaluation of modernization efforts essential. Why do we care? Legacy IT is costing enterprises more than they expected. Nearly half say maintenance blew past their budgets last year. And here's the kicker. Those same systems are slowing them down just as they try to adopt AI. CIOs know they need modernization, but with workforce shortages and shaky budgets, projects stall. And that's where providers come in. Customers don't need rip and replace, they need help bridging the gap, integrating legacy with modern, staging migrations, and making hybrid work. The lesson here? AI may be the flashy driver, but the real money is in helping enterprises escape the drag of legacy while still keeping the lights on. Microsoft has launched its new Microsoft Marketplace, a centralized platform that allows businesses to access over 3,000 artificial intelligence applications and agents. This marketplace merges the functionalities of Microsoft Azure Marketplace and Microsoft AppSource, designed to simplify the process for enterprises looking to integrate AI tools into their operations. Available in the US with plans for global expansion, the platform ensures that all applications are compatible with Microsoft Cloud, providing a secure and efficient onboarding process for users. And Microsoft has announced that its Windows machine learning platform is now generally available for production use, simplifying the integration of AI into Windows applications. The platform, which is supported on all devices running Windows 11 version 24H2 or newer, is designed to create more responsive, private, and cost-effective AI experiences by allowing developers to utilize the best-suited hardware for specific AI tasks. Major companies such as Adobe, McAfee, and Topaz Labs are already adopting Windows machine learning in their upcoming releases. Adobe's Premiere Pro and After Effects will leverage local processing units for features like semantic search and audio tagging, while McAfee aims to enhance its capabilities in detecting deepfake videos on social media platforms. Also in the platform game, Intuit has unveiled significant advancement in its generative AI operating system, known as GenOS, aimed at enhancing financial management for small businesses. In just 90 days, the company has improved the platform with custom-trained financial language models, achieving a 5% increase in accuracy and a 50% reduction in latency for accounting tasks. Additionally, the new Expert in the Loop feature seamlessly connects AI agents with human experts, providing support for complex financial decisions. And OpenAI has launched new collaboration features for ChatGPT, including a shared projects mode that allows teams to work together more effectively by remembering the context of group conversations over time. This feature enables team members to upload files and maintain ongoing discussions, enhancing communications around client data and project updates. The company also introduced new connectors for popular applications like Gmail and Microsoft Teams, allowing ChatGPT to pull in information directly from these platforms, making retrieving relevant data easier. With over 5 million enterprise customers, OpenAI continues to strengthen its offerings for businesses, integrating robust security protocols such as compliance with ISO standards and internal access controls. Why do we care? Big moves across AI platforms this week. Microsoft launched a one-stop AI marketplace, 3,000 apps and agents, all pre-vetted for its cloud. Sounds great, but let's be real. That's choice overload. Customers will need help figuring out what actually works, a shopping advisor. Windows is getting smarter too. AI is now baked into Windows 11. This means workloads shift to the endpoint, more local, private, and cheaper, but only if customers have the hardware to handle it. Intuit's AI play? Better accuracy, lower latency, but the real story is expert in the loop. They're saying flat out, AI doesn't replace humans in financial decisions. That's a lesson providers should steal. And OpenAI, making ChatGPT a team tool with shared projects and connectors to systems like Gmail and Teams. Great for collaboration, but also a new vector for shadow IT if you're not careful. The theme? AI platforms are everywhere. The winners in services won't be the ones chasing the next shiny app. They'll be the ones helping customers make smart, secure, and responsible use of what's already on their plates. If you're an MSP, you already know email is still the number one way attackers get in. What's changed is how they do it. Automation, AI, and smarter social engineering are blowing past legacy filters and basic settings. So I'm hosting a live webinar defending against modern email threats on Tuesday, October 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern, sponsored by Mail Protector. We're going to cut through the marketing and get practical about what modern email security really means for providers. Here's what we'll cover: API versus gateway tools, where each shines, where they fall short, and how to pick the right fit for your clients. Outbound protection that actually works, stopping spoofing and impersonation, enforcing encryption, and tightening DMARC, SPF, and DKIM so your customers' brands don't take the hit. Configurations that matter, small tweaks that close big gaps without piling on complexity. And real MSP scenarios, what worked, what failed, and how tiny oversights led to big compromises. If you're building a new stack or tuning the one you've got, you'll leave with field-tested steps you can implement right away. Join me Tuesday, October 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Register now. The link is on screen and in the description. And let's move past theory into practical, next-level defenses against today's evolving email threats. Thanks for listening. Today, National Coffee Day and National Biscotti Day. So clearly, I'm going to a coffee shop. I'm previewing some upcoming additions to the show lineup on my Patreon at patreon.com/MSPradio. New content is coming. Sign up now to get very early access. Sign-ups before we launch anything, get benefits. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.